Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be starting on a new Christmas project. So I'm going to be making some Christmas bunting in a vintagey granny chic style. I've made some of they're not going to be triangles, they're all going to be like a squarey flag type shape, oblong. And I've made some just to show you what I'm going to be doing, and then I'm going to be making some with you as well. So that's the first one. All it is kind of like I've just grabbed some Christmas fabric, a little bit of fabric that I like that isn't Christmassy, and trims, and I've done some little Christmas sayings. So that one is a Happy Christmas one. This one here, again, Christmas fabric there, but then doilies and lace and a little Christmassy saying. I think Comfort and Joy is from a carol. I can't remember which one at this top, off the top of my head. Joy to the World on that one. That one's with, years and years ago, I made loads of granny squares in, I was going to do a blanket and then I didn't. So I've got all these granny squares hanging around, so I thought they will look good. A little bit of lace, another little saying, and a little bit of lacy trim on that one. So they're the three that I have made already, just to show you kind of like the gist of what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to be making around about, I'm going to say 12, but I don't know, it just depends how long the bunting is when I finished it. So they're what I've done. So if you're going to be stitching along with me, gather up your supplies. I've got knitting and granny squares there, all different sizes, some little crocheted flowers that I might use as embellishments. I've got lace and doilies. What else have I got? I've got ribbons, because I'm not going to use bias binding, I'm going to use a ribbon binding, so it may look a little bit different, and using, you know, things like this. These are just offcuts of fabric. So I've got ribbons, I've got all my, I've got all my threads there, just different threads in Christmassy colours. This is not going to be too overly Christmas, as in sparkles and I mean, I have got some little sparkly bits, but I don't think I'm going to be using them. I'm kind of keeping to my granny chic type look. So I've got little strips here that I might use to embroider on, you know, just little bits of cut off fabric that I might embroider on. I've got bits of that's a bit of a curtain, some bark cloth that I've got. I might use that as blue, so I may not use that one, but I have got some others. Some, yeah, just little, this is going to be for the, you know, the whatever it's called, you know, we usually use bias binding, but I'm not going to be using bias binding. So I've got those. I've got in here, I've got some little sayings that I've just typed out on my old typewriter. That one, I went wrong there, so that will just get cut off like that, so you can't see it. They'll all get cut down into the right size. So in the lane, snow is glistening. In the meadow, we can build a snowman. Walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Let it snow. That's all I've got so far. I probably need some more. I've also got these as well. These were from another project that I never used. This is like free motion embroidery on the machine. So I've got love and hope. I just found them in a drawer, so I've got those. I thought they would look nice on. There's a bow there, and what else have I got? So that is, I'm backing each of these just so that they've got a little bit of substance to them, and it's just a piece of white cotton sheeting. I think it might be a pillowcase, this actually. So this is what it is, and I've just ripped that into squares of the right size. So that's what I'm using for the backing. And then I've got this tablecloth here. I thought I'd make a flag from, or a couple of flags from this tablecloth. It's got some bells in the corner. That would be nice to take a piece of that. And it's got this scene here. I think that goes all the way round. This tablecloth, you know, when you put something in the wash that's red with something that's white, it was like that, and it wasn't a very pleasant colour. I mean, it's still not great now, but I have tea dyed it as well, just to get that pinkishness off it. So that's, I mean, that's lovely there though, isn't it? Those bells with the fir branches. So I've got that. I'm going to make some flags out of that. And then I'll just show you other fabrics that I've got. I'm going to just push those out of the way. I've got this fabric here, which is a curtain, again, bark cloth. I've got that piece there as well, which are yellow roses. Now I know it's not Christmassy, but I just like this fabric, and I thought it may work. So there's that. What else have I got? I've got some more bark cloth here. Not that one there, just because of the reds I quite like. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet, but I just thought I'd pull it out just in case. I've got that one there, which is a lovely old fabric as well. Again, see if I've pulled out some more bark cloth just because I like the texture of these and the patterns. So there's a few different cloths. Then I have got, I'll just pop that to one side. That there I've got, I just thought, because if I'm doing this heading, that might be nice for the heading, and embroider some like crosses and put some buttons on, something like that. So there's that. There's this here, which has got a lovely, I've already cut into this a long time ago, but I've never used it, but it's got lovely crochet work. So I thought that would make some nice flags. So there's that. Then I've got this old French fabric here, which I absolutely adore, which I've already used on this. And I just think it looks so nice against the holly berries. So that fabric. And then just some offcuts here. So that's, I've actually cut that one because that's one of the flags, which is this fabric here. I've got some Christmas fabric because it is Christmas bunting, but not too much. This one here with holly berries and pine cones. I got this a while back off, I think I bought it off eBay. I don't know what, it hasn't got any selvage on it, so I don't know what the make is or anything like that. It was just a piece of fabric that I liked and bought. So that's that one. And then there's this one here. Now this one, again, I bought a few years ago, but it's been hanging around, and I didn't like it because it was really, the background was really white. So I've tea dyed it and just knocked the colour back a little bit, and I like it now. So, and that's that one there that I've already used. So they're my Christmas. So I've only got two Christmas fabrics, and all the rest are just fabrics that I like, that kind of have got reds and just fabrics that I like. There's that one there. That I think I've already used that, or not yet. No, I think I've ripped it off somewhere to use on something else. So there's just little bits of fabric. This one here, this is an offcut that I had. It's kind of like the I think it used to be, I don't know whether it used to be a curtain or not, but it's kind of, I've unpicked it. You can see where the stitching is, but that's what I've used for this piece here. You can see where the stitching is and everything, but I think it just looks lovely. It just gives that a little bit of time-worn look about it. I've got a few more bits here, maybe use, maybe not, I don't know. That's a strip that I just tore off. That one I think might be flag size, so I could use that and that. So that's just little bits of scraps of fabrics and a couple of Christmas fabrics that I've got laces and trims here, some embroidery anglaise, those. I've got some laces. I've got that old French trim as well that I bought a couple of months ago that I love. I'm hoping to use a little bit of that. Okay, so all different stuff. I showed you the doilies. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Okay, so I've cut a few bits up here just to get some ideas. So I'm just going to go to the bottom of my pile. Right, here's the first one. So again, I have just used a piece of Christmas fabric. That's my backing fabric. And then this is the tablecloth that I showed you with the deep crocheted border is this one here. So I thought that would look nice. I may cut it off, actually. I think I'm going to cut it off. So it just depends. I quite like it dangling over. So what I'm going to do, not really the right scissors. Let me find the scissors. I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to save that because that's lovely old cotton. So I'll keep those. So these flags are 5 inches by 6 inches. I think they're 5 inches by 6 inches. Yeah, 5 by, yep, just a little bit over 6. So that's going there. That's going there. Don't know which is the right way, or if there is a right way on that one. We'll go that way. That's going to dangle over a little bit. I might do some flags that are different sizes as well. Then I've got, oh, that's where that piece was. I knew I'd cut a piece somewhere. So this piece here is, I've just ripped off another piece of fabric, which I quite like. And then on this one, what have we put? This one's got Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly. Thought that would look nice there. And then we've got a little green gingham bow, which I thought looks good. So, need to get stitching. First of all, I'm going to stitch this on. I think I'm going to just use some of this. This is just a pearl. I don't know what it is. It's just something that I've got lying around. But you just grab as whatever threads you can. I'm just having a look for my needles. And this is a chenille needle, just because I've gone and threaded the reel, not the piece that I've cut off. Okay. There we go. Right. So I could just sew across the top and leave it dangling. But because I've got other things to stitch on, I think I'm going to go all the way around, or just as far around as I can. And all I'm going to do is just a running stitch, I think, on this one. It is a bit wonky, this, but I think once I've stitched into it, it should straighten itself up. But it doesn't matter if it's a little bit wonky. because I did start, when I was doing, I don't know whether it's this one, yeah, when I was doing this one, I think on that one as well, I sewed everything on first before I put the backing on, and then put the backing on, but I find it quite difficult to sew through just one layer. I just needed a little bit of stability, so that's why I'm sewing through this one. And to be honest, I'm not going to see the back once it's hanging up. So I'm not bothered about my stitches showing through. But it's a personal choice. It can be done either way. I'm going to stop there. I think I am going to let that little bit hang freely. So stop there. Yeah, and then go down the other side too. So how are you all today anyway? Hope you're all well. Finding time to stitch. It's Friday here again, and the whole weekend. So hopefully I'll get some stitching time in over the weekend. We're out looking at, well, we're going to a university campus. My daughter decided she's going to go to uni after she's done her A-levels, so we're going to have a look at some universities. And the first one's tomorrow, so we're going to have a look at that. Then hopefully we can get back and do some stitching. We popped out earlier on, and it's the fair this weekend here in Loughborough. We're just starting to open up. When we were around earlier on, we didn't actually go to the fair specifically, but it's in the town centre, so we just had a browse around and walked through. Stopped for a coffee, which was very nice. Did a little bit of shopping. All of the shops have got their Christmas decorations in. No Christmas music yet though, I did notice, but it's only a matter of time, isn't it? I think it's the 1st of December that there's a free for all then. Right, how far did I go down? Down a little bit further. I think it was to there, wasn't it? Looks like it, so that's that. Okay, so that's the first step. It is wonky, but I don't mind. It adds to the uniqueness of it, doesn't it? So that's the first thing. I'm going to pop that on. I think I might use a different thread. I think I might use this one here, which is like a, I never know what to call it, like a greeny yellow. Okay, so we'll put that there. There was a bow, wasn't there? I knew there was something else. About there. So this is just a running stitch as well. It's quite tough to get through in some places where the crocheting is underneath. Okay, that's that bit. And then I've got this here. So do I want this in the same colour or in the red? I don't know. I have got other colours. I just picked up a few. That's quite nice. Quite like the green. Let's go for a green. So this is just a DMC. Is it DMC anchor? It's an anchor. 6-stranded thread. So I'm going to use 2. Or I might just use 1 and double it up. It's not that much different. Oh, there is a little bit of difference. So between this one and the other one. There's a greenier colour. Right, now, because this is a little bit small, I am going to just, with my Yoo-hoo, just put a tiny dab on. Just to get it stick down. Then it's stuck in place. I don't have to pin it or anything. Like that. Oops. Then I think I am going to do, I should probably have got more thread actually, because I think I'm going to do a blanket stitch around, but I will probably need more thread. I'm not actually going all the way through. I'm just, as long as I can pick up this and this one, that's all I'm concerned about. Oops, sorry, I'm pulling it towards me so you can't see. Okay, I'm going to just stop it there because it's starting to feel like it's getting too short. And I will get some more. I'm going to use two of them this time, because just so that it's a bit longer. That wasn't enough. I've just been round to our new neighbours, just to give them a bouquet of flowers and a card to welcome them. They came round the other day and bought us a bouquet of flowers, and I thought, oh, they've beat me to it. So I was going to do it, but I couldn't get out any sooner. So anyway, I've been round to the neighbours today, and they are cat people. They've got 2 cats, and I came home. We've got a dog, and Maggie is all over me sniffing. I mean, I didn't even touch the cat. I only said hello to it, and it kind of just walked past me. But Maggie can obviously smell it, because she was sniffing me. I thought, yeah, she's got such a great sense of smell. But I think they've got 2 cats. I only saw one of the cats, but I think they've got 2 cats next door. But they're keeping them in at the moment because they're new, and they don't want the cats to get lost or anything at the moment. I thought it was funny when Maggie just knew straight away. Very nearly done. I mean, it's lovely. I've got a couple of these already set. I think I've got 3 maybe that I've kind of put together, and it'd be nice just to take them and sit by the fire and just sew away, making little banners for my bunting. Okay, that should be it. Go through to the back. Finish it off. And then I've got a little bow to put on. Okay, and if I can, yep, it's there. Thought I'd lost it. Put a little bow on. I like this colour. I'm going to stick with this one. Just wondering, is that the right way? I don't think it matters. Oops. Just wondering if I could put a couple of beads on there so it kind of looks kind of, obviously not holly because it doesn't, but kind of like holly. Does that make sense? Not holly, but kind of like holly. Oh, what have I done? Kind of like if the bow was depicting holly leaves and then a couple of berries inside. I'm just going to go and grab my beads in a moment. Let's just get this on, and then it might not look good, but it might. I don't know. We will see. You can embellish them. Oops. Okay, let's just go and get the beads. What have I got? All right, these are my beads. No red in that one, red in that one. And they're big red, medium red. Let's have a look. Way too big. I suppose it's those, isn't it? Let's put. It's got to be 3, hasn't it? 3 looks nice. Although that's got 2, but that one's got 3. 3 would look good. A cluster of 3. Are they too big? I think they're too big. It'll be easy to sew on. So I'm going to have to change my needle, but if I go to the next one down, I might have to change my needle. It might be too small, but I think they'll be probably a better size. Let's see what I can do. I can hardly get my needle through actually. Yes. It's a bit far away from the bead, but never mind. Oops. Okay, that's one. Back up. Oops, a daisy. I've got the fluff there as well. Well, it's gone through, but I've lost my thread. Let's try that again. There we go. I think these are going to look nice actually. I'm liking this. Just have to be careful because I've done this before and I've snapped my needle with the force of doing it. But right, that's that. Just need one more. I kind of know where I want to go. Let's get my needle there. Something like that. Ouch. There we go. One more. It's a double. It's not quite where I wanted to come up, but I'm sure it will work. There. Sorry if I'm pulling towards me so you can't see it. There. How's that? That looks good. I like that. I think that was really sweet. So yeah. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, so that's another one. I've finished that one. That one's already, well, it's not finished actually, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around the edges, because this is not attached at the edges. So I'm just going to do a running stitch all the way around. I think I will do it in, how much of that red have I got left? Will that be enough, do you think? Not really. We'll leave that for something else and get some more. It's not the right needle. So, because this doesn't go all the way to the edge, I have on purposely done that just so that it doesn't peek over. I'm actually going to sew it on this. I'm going to use this, sew it this way up, but it's just a running stitch, so it'll look the same whichever way I do it. On here, I'm not going to sew onto this, so I'm just going to go straight across without sewing on the lacy bit, on the crocheted bit. It's coming loose. I'll get rid of that. I think there's another one there as well. I was doing some work yesterday, my day job, and I was doing something that I only have to do once a year at the end of the year, ready for the next year. And I was saying to my husband, it doesn't seem 5 minutes since I did it last time. This year, what I'm trying to say is this year has gone so quick. I don't know, Time's just flown by. I mean, where has it gone? Can't believe it's going to be December in a couple of weeks' time. The year has just flown. All right. The older you get, it, the faster it goes. I remember when I was younger, I'm sure other people do as well, that you just want to be the next year older. But I want to be the next year younger. Oh dear. Right, so yeah, that's that one done then. So done all the stitching around it. There's a couple of little loose ends. I'll just either trim or needed just pulling off. So that's that one done. So we'll pop that over there and we'll do another one. So this is the next one that I've got. Now this is the other fabric. So this is the other, I've got 2 Christmas fabrics. So this is the other one. All I've done with these is I've just snipped where the measurements are and then just tore the fabric so that it's kind of got this fray edge going all the way round. So that's that. I'm going to just pop that on. It is a little bit over the edge there, but I'm not bothered because is that upside down or the right way round? Or does it not matter? I quite like it that way. This here is just a little bit of doily. I've kind of just cut it, but I didn't actually do it with scissors. I did it with my thread, what they're called, seam ripper. So all I did was just get my seam ripper, and it just means that it kind of doesn't, obviously it's not cutting in a straight line. So it's kind of a little bit frayed, a little bit tatty. In fact, this is so delicate, it could probably be ripped anyway. But just like that. And it just looks a little bit more vintagey. It's got a little bit of fraying on there. I'm going to use that one because I like that edge there. So it's wonky anyway, so it's not quite straight, but that's what I'm wanting. I love the snowflake design. It's not a snowflake, it's a flower, but it kind of looks snowflakey. There's a snowflake on here, so I thought that would be quite nice as well. I don't know if that's the right way or if there is a right way. Might be that way actually. I'll go that way and tilt it that way. I've got a little piece of bark cloth. This is from the Yellow Roses. Again, initially you probably wouldn't think to use that, but I just like that there. And then what have we got this time? We've got It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, which I think is from another song, Christmas song. So that's on there. Again, I could leave that flapping, or I could sew it down, because they're all going to have some heading. I don't know what it's called, heading tape, whatever. It's usually bias, but obviously I'm not using bias, so that's going to be my next one. So what am I going to do first? Put this on first. So I'll stay with the red, or shall I? No, I'm going to go for that because that will kind of match in a little bit. So let's take that and swapping needles, isn't it, at the moment? Let's take that off. What's that? Half a skein. I didn't know you could buy half a skein, so that must be what it is then. That's someone's a shop, Poppy's Needlecrafts. It's an old one because there's a 0533. It should be 01533 now. 01533. I think that might be Colville. Or is that 01530? I'm not sure, but that's an old telephone number. But yeah, you must have been able to buy half a skein. you didn't want a full one. So I'm going to wind that onto a bobbin in a bit, but for now I'll just wind it on. Right, so let's cut some off anyway. Pop that over there. Yeah, that'd be nice. Am I going to use the whole? No, I'll just use a couple of strands. So let's take them off and get this attached. So I'm going to go all the way around, I think, just to give it just to I can't get the needle through, just to give it a little bit of interest. But I'm just going to do like a whip stitch over it, so it's not going to be mega neat. It's just going to be random stitches. Right. It's gone a bit wonky at the top, but I'm not that bothered. Okay. What I might do is just cut that off, because I'm going to need a straightish edge when I do the header. So this is the next piece. What colour shall I do? Got that. That's quite nice. Oh, I like that actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Use that one. Okay. And I am just going to do a running stitch on this one. So this is just using up all my scraps, or not all my scraps, but some scraps. And this fabric, this Christmas fabric, I've had for yonks, so it was just lying around waiting for the right project. I think it looks quite good now. I didn't like it before when it was like a really white, stark white background. But now it's been tea dyed, it's perfect. So after this one, I'm going to show you one more. I won't finish them, I don't think. I'm going to show you a couple more. Then I'm going to go away and finish the flags. And then I think on the next video, I will show you how I'm going to put them all together and embellish the heading tape. The heading tape is going to be all different pieces put together. So it's not going to be just one long strip. It's going to be a higgledy-piggledy, jumbled up assortment of fabrics. All vintagey fabrics. Ouch. I need to find my thimble. So that's that on. That and this. So again, I am just going to put a tiny bit of glue onto this so that it stays tacked in one place. Well, that would have, one of those would have looked nice actually on here, wouldn't it? I will put one of those on next time. Okay, so we need some thread. I can go for a gold or a red. Gold or red. I like the gold. Yeah, I'm going to go for gold. Hopefully I'll have enough on this little length. And what should we do? Do like a whip stitch because I've done a running stitch on that other one. I'll do it this way, just saves a little bit of thread if you do it this way rather than over and under. I fancy putting some trim on the bottom of this as well. I'm going to find some trim. thumb gets some battering. I've already stabbed it twice. Oh dear. I think I'm going to run out. I think it's that there, isn't it? I think one will be enough. I'll double it over. There we go. Okay, lovely. Right, let's have a look for some trim. Got this brown lace, which I quite like. I've got some of this. That's quite nice. What else have I got? I was saving that for the head, for some of the header actually. Got that. Nope. Got that which I've already used on one. Used it at the top, but it looked quite nice there. Quite like that. There, but I don't want all of this. I'm going to take this off. I think I can just stretch that to wanting to. I'm going to do that. There, that's perfect. There we go. That's going to go on there. So I need some thread. Should we go for green? Let's go for green. It's already threaded. Just back stitching this on into going through the holes. Right, that is that bit done. Then do I go straight up there to do a running stitch up the side? Because like I say, I've not, although I don't think it really matters to be honest on this one, but I'm going to just going to do a running stitch. I think that will do on that side. Oh, if I pulled that too tight, might have done a little bit. Okay, so that's that side. I'm just going to quickly do the other side. I need some more thread. To be honest, if these, if you didn't want to do bunting, these would make lovely Christmas card facings. Probably make them slightly smaller, but it'd be nice stuck on a Christmas card. They don't take that long either. Keep prodding that finger. I've done it again. I'm going to pull it too tight. It'll be okay. Be too heavy-handed. So that's that one done. Okay, that's another one done. And I'm just going to show you a couple more that I had ready, if I can find them, under the pile of stuff. Okay, so this is the next one. I haven't got a backing for this one yet, but that's the rose fabric. I just thought that was really pretty. And then I've got this doily here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this doily in half. I'm just looking. Oh, it goes that way. Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll use one half on this one and then half on another one. So you're kind of using 2 for 1. So I don't want a whole doily covering this fabric, but if I were to have it there, it's kind of a hint of it. It's the wrong way around. Like that. And if you look at the other one that I've done with the half a doily, if I can find it, yeah, that's the one with half a doily. Or I might have it on the other side actually, or because then that rose, yep, can have that on that side. So that's there, and all I've done is I've just done different stitches all the way over all of the lace bits. And this doily here was really battered. In fact, I'll show you the other one to it. This is the other one to it that I'm going to use on another one. It was all coming away and it's really tatty, but it just looks so pretty on something like this when it's all stitched down. and it's got a new lease of life. So I thought it was really nice, but just love that. That will go into another one in a minute. So that's on there. And then I think I did have some words for this. I can't remember. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is pull both of these out because I've got these ones here. So this is another granny square that I've got. And I've got a piece of, this is Nottingham lace here. This is, which is not too far from us. When I was a child, we went on a school trip to Nottingham lace and saw how they made these. So there's that, and I had to think, I don't know whether that was for that, or whether I thought that for that. And I can't, oh, there's the, hang on. There's Glory to the Newborn King. I wonder if that goes on that one. I can't remember how I did it now. I think I need a smaller one, just, let's see what, hang on, let's see what else we've got. Hope or love. I quite like love. Let's have that one. Got a bow as well. Could we get that on somewhere? Not on this one. No, I like that, but I do want a little square underneath it. I'm thinking, do I go for something like that? It's quite nice. What else have I got? Is that the same? That's the same, isn't it? I've got that one. I've got this one that I used before. I do love this one. I just think it's so nice. Or I've got, I'll tell you what I have got. I know I've got this one, haven't I? Which, hang on, I'm sorry. Everything's falling off the table. Right, let me just move that out of the way. This one, which has got the gold. Yeah. So the gold and the red. Let me just have a look at the other end. What's that one like? Oh, I like that one because that's got the edge of the thing. But do I want more red? Kind of want a little bit of red. I'm going to just that, which can go onto another one. Okay, this is all tatty. It's got sewing marks where there seems to have been down each side, but it's just a beautiful piece of fabric. I love it. I like that, and maybe, I don't know which way that goes. I think that goes onto that one. I'm going to put something else on this one. Something like, you could even, not that I'm going to on this one, but you could even do that on another one, which would look great going downwards. But on this particular one, do I quite like that? I'm not that much of a brown person, but I'm coming to appreciate it a little bit more as because there's kind of like browns in this, just it can look okay. I know I've got something else that I just wanted to try, and I don't know where it is. Why is it we start off really neat? Oh, I've got that one as well. You start off really neat and then everything goes messy. No, it's too thin. I don't think I can use that one on that. I know I've got something else. Oh, do you know what I've not done? I've not cut into the tablecloth. That's what I'm going to do that one next. Right, let's quickly get my act together on this one. Right, I'm going to go for this because I can't find that other trim. So we're going to go for some of this. So I'm not going to sew this now, but that's going to be my next one. So I'm going to pop that. See what I can do is there. That's all done, so I can go and sit and sew that at my leisure now. Or I do need to get a backing piece for it. Right. This one here, this tablecloth. Now I love this corner, or these corners. They've all got one on. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to keep that and just cut there. And I'm going to get my ruler. So we're going to be, you don't have to be perfect, but I'm going to be about 5 by 6. So, right, 5 is there. So it's going to be a little bit more than 5. In fact, I might do this the other way around, do this 6 by 5. What would 5 be that way? Yeah. So this one's going to be a different shape. They're all going to be higgledy-piggledy on the, if you say like on the washing line, on the line. Oh, I can't get through that. That's a bit sharp. And a bit, what's it called? Thick. And then about 5-ish this way. Just about there. Okay. I would never use this as a tablecloth, so that's why I'm not too worried about cutting it up. And it was in the right state when I first got it. So I've been saving it for months to do something with. Right, so like I say, I need a backing for it, just to give it a little bit of sturdiness. Now this is just a, I don't know whether it's a pillowcase or a sheet, but it's beautiful, old cotton. It rips lovely. So I am just going to, you can't see it, but I've got a tape measure stuck to my desk just down here, and it's got the inches of it, so I can quickly measure something without having to grab a ruler all the time. Okay, so that is, let's do by 5. There we go. Let's just get all these stray ends off. I end up wearing most of them. Yesterday I was walking around and I walked past a mirror and just put my elbow up, and there was like all threads that I'd gathered over the day on my elbow. My arm. Right, that's not quite right. I'll probably need to trim that, but that's no problem. Oh. In fact, I could do it that way. Seems a bit crooked. You won't see it when I've done. I'm just going to trim it now because it's too wide. Okay, something like that. Okay, so that's going to be that flag. What can I put on? Let's see what I've got, what words I've got, if anything. Let it snow, I've got hope. All is calm, all is bright, in the lane, snow is glistening. I'm hoping for one with bells on. Sleigh, oh, there you go. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Okay, that's going to go on there. be honest, I don't think there's much else I need to do to this one. I love it as it is. I just think it's beautiful. Just pretend that's the heading for it. Oh, that would be a nice one, yeah. I'm not sure about this edge. This edge just needs something, I think. Just needs a little je ne sais quoi. What else have I got? What else? Got that. Is that too thick? It's nice though, isn't it? So far that's the winner. I'm just having a look because I had an offcut of another one. I won't be able to find it. There it is. There it is. There's the one I'm looking for. That's got a little bit more. It's got a little bit of red. Or I could go. That's the one just there, I think. Hang on, what's that? That's that one. Apologies for the noise. Someone's making a cup of tea. Okay, that on there, that there. I don't think it, does it need anything underneath it? I don't really think it does. No. So that's that one. I'm not going to do it now on camera because I think I've been going on for long enough. I think this is quite a long video now. So I'm going to sew that one off camera. Just give you a recap of what I'm doing. That one off camera as well. Just more like that. I did have another one here that I've got that, I've got that, I've got that. And then I thought I might pop that on. That. And then the ones that I've done. That one that I've done, that one that I've done, and there's that one, that one, and that one. So they're all the ones that I've done. So I'm just going to go on and just do things like this. I will do at least another one of those, just so there's more than one. I don't stand out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm probably going to do a dozen. I'm going to see how long that looks, and go on from there. So that's all for today. So I will be back once I've done some more flags, and then I will be showing you how I attach the header tape and how I'm going to do the header tape, which is all going to be little scrappy bits and ribbons and buttons. Might use some of that one. What else have I got? Oh, all sorts anyway. So yeah, just little scraps of bits and bobs. I've got that one there as well. But yeah, and I'll grab some buttons as well and use those. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. I hope you've enjoyed watching me do the flags, and I will see you again soon. Take care in the meantime. Okay, bye bye.